gamers across the world raise money for our local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It feels good to do something we love to help kids, but it feels great to get closer through the magic of game. We enter as friends and leave as real-world heroes for sick kids everywhere. Sign up online. Extra Life. Play games. Heal kids.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Murray here with CCTV Closed Course Television and the Blow-By Racing 50 Lapper at Williams Grove Speedway. Got about a minute and a half left here in practice. We just got done with a pretty exciting race out at Volusia with these guys. You had Derek Poppy taking home the win with Corey Tuggle in second, Tyler Drummond coming home in fourth, Tyler Drummond came home in third. Tyler Redding came home in fourth. Cody Gagliano in fifth. Dylan Gonas at sixth. Seventh was Chris West. 8 was Michael Guerin. 9 was Nick Wiley. And 10th was Brandon Thornhill. He ran it out the field. So we had about a 10-car field for that race, looking about 9 this race. Right now in practice, your top speed is Tyler Drummond. He ran a lap of 20.142. And second, you have Corey Tuggle right behind him at a 20.193, 5/100ths off of his lap time. So that'll be a pretty good race here. And you got Cody Gagliano sitting there in third, Derek Poppy in fourth, Dylan Gonas in fifth, Nick Wiley in sixth. Brandon Thornhill is up to seventh. Eighth is Trevor Redding, and ninth is Chris West. Like I said, we're about 1 car shy of where we were last race, but that's okay. It's still going to be a great show. This race, again, is brought to you by DirectVapor, the latest vapor technology, the best products, and the biggest selection. I personally use them for all of my vaping needs as we get ready to qualify here. DirectVapor, directly to you. DirectVapor is a game changer in the world of vape retail. They offer free shipping with no minimums, which is one of my favorite parts. Lowest price guarantee, 60-day warranty, and 15-day returns. If you want to check them out, follow the link in the comments or description of this video so that they know that CCTV sent you, and we can continue our awesome partnership with these guys. So as the guys get ready to roll out for qualifying, I'm going to get about a 5-minute qualifying session here. We will see who is going to take the pole for tonight's event. You got your ticker rolling across the top of the screen here. Got some cars out on track. Let's see who we have on track right now. Looks like we got Corey Tuggle in the 324 car. Had a great run going. Finished second, got into a little trouble with some lappers there at the end of Volusia, but all in all, pretty good race for that guy. He put together a pretty solid run. So we'll see what he has tonight here for him at Williams Grove. Also on track, you got Cody Gagliano, one of the admins of this league, one of the founders. Had a top 5 at Volusia, so not too bad. Not a bad showing for him in the first race of the season. This is going to be their second race, so we'll see if the intensity heats up here at all. See who else is on track. You got Tyler Drummond there in the 21. He finished a solid third at Volusia. Had a really good race out there as well. So we'll see what he's got for him right now. And he's actually on your pole at the moment, so we'll see if that stands or not. And then your Volusia race winner, Derek Poppy, currently 6th in qualifying. That looks like it's going to be the end of his run with about 3 minutes left to go here. So let's see. Looks like most cars are taking time. Looks like we got 1 car still on track. If I can find him in my running. I wonder what Brandon Thornhill's up to. He hasn't put down a lap yet. He's getting ready to go out now and run his qualifying laps. He was, I think, 6th in practice. Had a pretty rough run at Volusia. Got caught up in a wreck early in the race. Ended up finishing 10th. I think he was 2 laps down, so, or maybe it was 4, one of the two. So he had a pretty rough go of it, but looking to rebound here at Williams Grove. In the post-race interview, he wasn't really happy with his car at Volusia, so we can see what he can do here as he comes around to complete his first timed lap. Coming through 3 and 4, got it hung out, riding that cushion around the corner. And Thornhill's first lap is a 20.738. Hopefully he can improve on that here on the second lap. He still got it hung out, man. He is flying around them corners right now. And lap number 2. 20.508 jumps him up to 6. So right now your starting lineup, if nothing changes, you can have Tyler Drummond starting first in the number 21 car with a lap of 20.211. Dylan Gonis in second in the 27 with a 20.294, 8/100ths off of Tyler's lap. Trevor Redding in third in the 25 with a 30.305. Corey Tuggle in fourth in the 324 with a 20.328. Cody Gagliano will round out your top 5 in the number 10 with a 20.347. Brandon Thornhill, we just watched qualify, is going to start 6th in the number 68 car. Looks like he's still running some practice laps out there. Ran a 20.508, not a bad lap time. Nick Wiley is going to start 7th in the number 11 car with a 20.519. Derek Poppy is going to start 8th in the number 38 car with a 20.618, and looks like Chris West is going to be 9th with a 20.681. With about 20 seconds left here in qualifying, looks like Brandon Thornhill's taking some practice laps around this track to get his wits about him. So we'll sit here and watch him until they start gridding up and get ready for a race. Again, I want to thank you guys for coming out to Williams Grove with us and stopping by CCTV to see what's going on in the blow-by racing series here, as it looks like Brandon Thornhill has been cleared of the track and they're gridding up now, and we'll get our starting lineup here, which again is presented by DirectVapor. The latest vapor technology, the best products, and the biggest selection. DirectVapor directly to you. They have some of the best e-liquids, cools, anything that you may need, mods, all that good stuff. They have the best of it over there. They're a game changer in the world of vape retail. They offer free shipping with no minimums, lowest price guarantee, which means if you find a lower price, you just send it to them anywhere in the U.S. You send it to them, and they will match that price. 60-day warranty, 15-day returns. Check them out by the link in the description and the comments of this video, so that they know that we sent you and we can continue this awesome partnership. So as the cars get gridded up here to roll out, we're going to take a look at our starting lineup for the Blow-By Racing 50-lapper in the Pro Late Model Series at Williams Grove Speedway. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen the Pro Late Models run, you're going to love it. They are on the edge of control, and sometimes, to be honest with you, I don't know how they keep them under control. So let's take a look here at the grid. So starting grid, you got Tyler Drummond in the 21 starting first, Dylan Gonis in the 27 starting second, Trevor Redding in the 25 starting third, Corey Tuggle in the 324 is going to be starting fourth. Cody Gagliano in the number 10 is going to be starting 5th. 6th is going to be Brandon Thornhill in the 68. Nick Wiley starting 7th in the number 11 car, and Derek Poppy in the 38 starting 8th. And rounding out your field starting 9th is going to be Chris West. As the lights are out above the iRacing.com pace truck, we're going to go on board with your leader here. The 21 of Tyler Drummond as we get ready for the green flag here from Williams Grove. Well, I take that back. They're coming down the back straight away. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm excited for this race. So the last race at Volusia had one caution flag, for the entire 50 lap event. So hopefully we'll see a pretty clean race here. Now the lights are out atop the pace truck. I was a whole lap ahead. Excuse me for that. So lights are out atop the pace truck. It looks like Tyler Drummond is going to lead them to the green flag here. We'll get some exciting racing in the blow-by racing league in these pro late models as they come off of turn 4, and green flag is out, and they're off. Tyler Drummond's going to lead them down into turn 1 with Dylan Gonis in second and Trevor Redding fighting for third on the outside line here. Oh, it looks like the 324 gets into the wall. And caution will be out on the speedway. Let's run that back and see what happened there with Corey Tuggle. Let's see if we can't change our camera view to get a better look at it. Go up to the chopper cam here. And it looks like, oh, he hit the little bearing that comes out, and the 38, your race winner from Volusia, Derek Pope, gets into him. Oh man, he hit the little barrier coming out of the corner here. Just got up a little too high. Brendan Thornhill narrowly avoids that. So does Nick Wiley and the 05 of Chris West. They all avoid it somehow, but Derek Pope was not as fortunate. So we'll go back to the leaders here. That's going to be a rough night for those guys. That's and Corey took a hard hit there. That's no fun. That's a terrible way to start out the race. Only 3 laps of a 50 lap event. We'll take a quick break right quick and we'll be right back. Now we're back at Williams Grove Speedway, excuse me, here with the Blow-By Racing 50 lapper and the Pro Late models. Your running order right now: Tyler Drummond in first, Dylan Gonis in second, Trevor Redding in third, Cody Gagliano in fourth, Brandon Thornhill has worked his way up to fifth, Nick Wiley sixth, seventh Cody Tuggle, who got into that wreck, Chris West, who narrowly avoided it, in eighth, and ninth is Derek Poppy, who was also involved in that crash. Green flag is out again as we're racing here from William Groves Speedway. And it looks like Tyler's going to lead him down into the corner. Oh, Brandon Thornhill's around. And caution is out for the second time in only 5 laps. Let's take a look back and see what happened to Mr. Thornhill. Let's see here. Brandon Thornhill, it looks like, going into the corner, it looks like the 11 just got into him, and they are the ones who had problems at the beginning of the race at Volusia, so we'll have to look back at that and see if that's a little bit of payback there. 11 just gets into him, and the 05 of Chris West just drives into the side of the 11. Doesn't look like too much damage on the 68, and he's got a little left side damage there. Oh, and then he hit the wall. The same wall that Tuggle hit. How did he do that? I don't know. So I'll pick up the field, and it looks like Thornhill is taking it to pit road. Looks like he may have used a fast repair there. I didn't know these gentlemen had fast repairs in this races, but looks like Thornhill used it. So I'll catch up with the leaders again. Tyler Drummond is still your leader. Second is Dylan Gonis in the 27. Third is the 25 of Trevor Redding. Cody Gagliano running in 6th place in the number 10, in 4th place in the number 10. 5th is Corey Tuggle, who caused our first caution and he's up to 5th, so not too bad for him. Chris West in the 05 is 6th, who was involved in that most recent caution. And Nick Wiley, who was involved as well, is in 7th. A race winner from Volusia, Derek Poppy, or Pope, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I should ask him. He's running in 8th. Looks like he used his fast repair as well. And Brandon Thornhill has come to get the wave around as the lights are off atop the iRacing pace truck, which means we're going to get the green this time by. And Tyler Drummond is going to lead them down, with Dylan Gonas to his outside in 2nd, Trevor Redding in 3rd, and Cody Gagliano in 4th. So let's see if we can keep this a little bit cleaner. I know that they like clean racing. So let's see what we can get here as the pace car pulls down, or pace truck I should say, pulls down onto pit road. And the leaders get ready to take the green flag. And green flag is out. Tyler Drummond gets a good jump on that start. And he's kind of pulling away from Trevor Redding and Dylan Gonas. And Dylan's trying to take the inside on Trevor. Looks like he might. And there's caution again. Who is that? Is that Brandon Thornhill again? No, it was Derek again. Derek Poppy. Let's take a look back and let's see what happened there. As he was on his side. And it looks like it started with Chris West in the 05. See if we can't take a better look at this. Let's see here. Going in the corner, looks like Derek just got in there a little bit hot under the 05 and spun him out. Derek spun around, the 11 just plowed into him and sent him over on his roof. That's no good. That's no fun. It looks like Derek might be done for the day. That was your race winner at Volusia. And it looks like he might be out. He is now 2 laps down, just sitting on pit road, so might be the end of his day. Chris West is there on pit road as well. Corey Tuggle running back in 7th, still in the lead lap. And that's a way to end the night right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's interesting. Tyler Drummond's still your leader. He's had a pretty good run so far. 11 of 50 laps are complete here at Williams Grove. Tyler Drummond, Dylan Gonas, Trevor Redding, Cody Gagliano, and Brandon Thornhill round out your top 5. Thornhill trying to make a little bit of a comeback here. And Tyler has led all the laps tonight. He's kind of smoking the field. He's getting some great starts here. Your lights are off atop the iRacing pace truck. Try to bring them back to green here. Tyler Drummond's going to lead them down as the pace truck turns off the track. And we'll get the green flag rolling here. Take 13 to go. Or 13 laps complete at the green flag, excuse me. And green flag is out. Tyler Drummond gets another good jump there on the start. Let's look what's going on back here with Tuggle. He's racing around Nick Wiley. Looks like he gets by him. It's a pretty good battle. They get into each other a little bit. That is Trevor Redding in the 25 and the 27 of Dylan Gonas, with Cody Gagliano right there running in 4th, trying to run him down. All of these guys had pretty decent runs at Volusia here a little bit ago. You see the 25 just dive it down into that corner. Looks like the 27 there got a little sideways out of shape out of the corner, and that allowed the 25 and the 10 to kind of pull away from him a little bit. And Tyler Drummond, man, he is just walking away from this field. He's already got them by 1.4 seconds. We've only been green for 2 laps, so I wouldn't be surprised if he wins this race tonight. I really wouldn't. Top 3 run at That Volusia, you guys heard from him in the post race. Pretty good little driver there. It looks like Cody Gagliano just got around the 25 of Trevor Redding to take second. I wonder if he has anything for Tyler Drummond. 17 of 50 laps are complete here. Oh, looks like Trevor Redding got in there hot, got into the 10. And they were able to all keep it straight, but that did allow Dylan Gonis to get back around him and get back into the 7th spot. Now we got a 4-way battle for second. That includes the 324 of Cody Tuggle, who brought out our first caution by hitting the little lip there down the backstretch. And it looks like the 25 and the 324 get together there. Didn't hurt them too much. A lot of close quarter racings here at William Grove. It's a very narrow track. I've raced this track a couple of times, and it's not a lot of room down the straightaway. So one little miscue and you're into somebody. It don't take much. And looks like Corey was able to get around the 25 and is going to pull him down the straightaway here. As you see the 10 of Cody Gagliano trying to work at the bottom and get to the inside of Dylan Gonis. And out front, your leader Tyler Drummond has gapped the field by almost 4 seconds. And he is just flying around this racetrack right now. Looks like Brandon Thornhill and Nick Wiley are racing hard for that 6th position. Wiley with some damage on his car. Thornhill has some too, so interesting to see how that's going to play out for those two gentlemen. Let's go on board here with your leader, Tyler Drummond, as he is just walking away from this field right now. Let's see how he's getting around this racetrack. We'll do a little bit of crank it up. Alright, and that was on board with your leader, Tyler Drummond, who was pulled away by 3.8 seconds over the rest of the field as we are officially halfway home in the blow-by racing 50-lapper at Williams Grove Speedway in these pro late model cars. And these cars are a handful. Y'all saw how sideways the 21 of Tyler Drummond is getting around these corners. So it looks like Cody Gagliano is trying to get back to Dylan Gonis to try to get that 2nd spot away. And really right now it's anybody's race for 2nd. I don't think anybody's got anything for the cat leading this thing. The 324 is trying to get in there and make it a 3-way battle for the 2nd spot. This is the biggest battle going on the track right this second. See these guys try to race it out here for 2nd with 29 of 50 laps complete. A little over halfway. It looks like Tyler Drummond's getting around some lap traffic in the 05, who seems to have some problems. I was up there in that wall. So I'm going to be interested to see how that plays for these other guys. He's slow on the bottom. And that is Chris West. I guess he was just letting those guys by, which probably wasn't a bad move on his part. A lot of respect. It takes a lot of respect for somebody to do that. So glad to see these guys out here racing with respect. Let's get back to that battle for 2nd. You got the 27 leading this pack. The 324 has moved into third now. He was able to get around Cody Gagliano in the 10 car, so that pushes Cody back to fourth, puts Corey Tuggle up to third. These three guys right here are pretty racy. They're all about even when it comes to the speed charts. It looks like the 324 gets into the 27, turns him sideways. They were both able to save it, but that allowed the 10 of Cody Gagliano to move to second place. That was a interesting little move there, and again, close quarter racings here at Williams Grove. So that's a product of this kind of thing. Almost like if you take the Cup cars to Daytona or Talladega, you're going to expect the big one. It's just going to happen. So we'll see if these guys can regroup and get together and race for making a tighter race for that second place position. And while they do that, Tyler Drummond has got the field by 5.5 seconds. And he is your leader. He has led every lap of this race. He's looking to go flag to flag and score his first win of the season in the second official race for the Blow-By Racing Series. And back to this battle for second. It looks like Corey Tuggle and Cody Gagliano are still going at it here. And Corey was able to pull back after that contact with the 27 that allowed the 10 to get that second place position. So he's going to get a good little run here off the corner. He was able to keep it a little bit straighter than Cody was. And that should have helped him down the straightaway and actually allowed him to close in a little bit on Cody Gagliano. .2 seconds is your gap from first to second, ladies and gentlemen. That just tells you how much this kid, Tyler Drummond, has walked away from this field. And that is just an impressive run. I don't care what series you're racing in and where you're racing at, to gap a field by 5 seconds or more in only 37 laps of now 38 laps of competition. That's pretty good. Get back to this battle for second, because that's the real battle on the track right now. I'm going to go on board with the 324 here, Corey Tuggle, and watch him try to run down this 10 car. If you ever wonder what it's like to drive one of these cars, ladies and gentlemen, look at this guy work this wheel, Corey Tuggle, man, trying to catch the 10 of Cody Gagliano and get around him for that second place. Watch how much he's working the wheel through these corners. That's what it takes to drive these cars at these speeds around these dirt racetracks. If you've never been to an actual live dirt race, I highly suggest you go. You see competition like this all the time, and it is incredible to watch what these guys can do with these race cars. As he is trying to run down the 10 and take that second spot away from him. And they're actually catching Tyler Drummond a little bit, and it's only 6 laps to go, so they're not going to have enough time to get him, but they've cut his lead by about a second right now. And you got to think Tyler's probably just on cruise control right now, trying to make his way around this track and not do anything to cost himself the race. And that's the cleanest race car on the track right now. He has led flag to flag, 45 of 50 laps right now, so he's in the catbird seat. And the next flag will end this race under iRacing rules. There is no green, white, checker. So once you get inside 5 to go, that's it. So, but of course, we want to see it go green, as always. So we have 5 laps to go. Your leader is Tyler Drummond. In second, you have Cody Gagliano. Third, Corey Tuggle in the 324. Fourth is Dylan Gonis in the 27. And fifth, Trevor Redding in the 25. Brandon Thornhill 6th. Seventh is Nicholas Wiley. Eighth is Chris West, 3 laps down. And ninth is Derek Pope in the 38. He is 4 laps in the rears. We're just watching this leader, man. He's going to come into 3 to go. Let's see if this battle for second's heated up any. And it looks like it has. That's going to be the battle to watch coming down to this checkered flag. I don't know if Corey has enough time to catch the 10 or if he's going to be able to make a move on him here in the last 2 laps of this race. It'll be interesting to see what he can do with the 10 car as they come off that corner. Number 4 coming to 2 to go. Tyler Drummond is 3.9 seconds ahead of these guys. So even though they're racing side by side, they're catching him. But they definitely don't have enough time unless something happens to Tyler, which I highly doubt. White flag is in the air. Final lap here at Williams Grove Speedway. Tyler Drummond is your leader. Coming down the backstretch. Final time through 3 and 4. And Tyler Drummond is going to come off turn 4 and win the blow-by racing 50 lapper at Williams Grove Speedway. What an amazing performance by that young man. He led flag to flag in this race. Qualified on the pole, led all 50 laps. What an amazing run he had. Coming home second was the 10 of Cody Gagliano. And third was Corey Tuggle. Dylan Gonis in fourth. Fifth was Trevor Redding. Sixth was Brandon Thornhill. The 7th was Nicholas Wiley. 8th was Chris West. And Derek Pop ended up 9th. So, good run there by the 24. See if he burns it down here. Or excuse me, the 21. We'll see if he burns it down here. Try to find him and get him here for an interview. See if we can move him on down here.
User was moved to your channel.
Tyler, Brandon in the booth. You got a copy on me, bud?
Yeah, I sure do.
Man, flag to flag, set on the pole, led all 50 laps. How'd you do it, man? That was awesome.
Well, we had a pretty good setup going into qualifying and stuff, and we took the green flag, and the car felt pretty good. It had a lot of grip to it, and it stuck on out for all 50 laps. I was kind of surprised. I was worried about the boys reeling me in.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about there at the end. They were you had about a 5.5 second lead on them with about 10 to go, and Cody and Corey were racing pretty hard back there, but they were catching you. Were you saving anything, or were you just losing it there at the end?
It's kind of hard for me to tell. I mean, I wasn't really pushing it very hard there towards the end because I knew I had a good lead on them, and in case if anybody caught up, I still had some tires left.
Yeah, 10-4, that's kind of what we figured you were doing, just taking it easy, trying not to make any mistakes, hit all your marks through the corners. Anybody you want to thank, Tyler?
Yeah, I'd like to thank BBR team for putting on this race, and I appreciate you coming out here and broadcasting, and I appreciate all the racers here that ran a good race.
Yeah, 10-4, you had a pretty solid night, man. You finished third at Volusia and take home the win tonight. That should set you pretty in the points, don't you think?
Yeah, it should do me pretty good.
Well, we look forward to seeing you next time. Congratulations on your win again, man, and you have a good rest of your night.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate it.
User was moved out of your channel.
And that was Tyler Drummond. We're going to try to pull up Cody Gagliano here.
User was moved to your channel.
Cody, Brandon in the booth. You got a copy on me, bud?
Yes, sir, I do.
Man, you had a pretty good little battle there going with the 324 of Corey Tuggle. You want to tell us about it a little bit?
Yeah, man, he's a really good driver. Man, that was crazy. He was in my mirror the whole time on my bumper. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a pretty good little battle. It was fun to watch up here. We were kind of having to bounce back and forth between you and Corey, and then Tyler as he was just kind of walking away. I don't know if y'all realized or not, but there in those last 5 laps, y'all cut Tyler's lead down by about a second and a half.
Man, it looked like we were reeling him in, but I wasn't for sure. He was good about a track and a half ahead of us. It looked like for a little while. Then there towards the end of the race, it looked like we pulled him in to about, I don't know, maybe a front stretch.
Yeah, y'all pulled him down to about 3.5 seconds. So y'all did pretty good, man. Congratulations on your second place finish tonight. Good improvement from Volusia, where you finished fifth. Anybody you want to thank tonight, man?
Yeah, man, I'd like to thank all these guys for coming out and supporting us and trying this out. And I'd like to thank you for broadcasting our race, man. I appreciate it a lot.
Hey, we appreciate the opportunity to be here and do this for you guys. Cody, you have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by again. Congratulations on your second place finish tonight.
Thank you, sir. You have a good night, too.
User was moved out of your channel.
And that was your second place finisher, Cody Gagliano. Let's see if we can get a hold of Corey Tuggle here.
User was moved to your channel.
Corey, Brandon up in the CCTV booth. You got a copy on me?
I hear you loud and clear.
10-4. Man, you and Cody had a whale of a battle going on there those last 15 or 20 laps. You want to tell us about it a little bit?
Man, Cody's car is really, really fast, and I thought I could catch him on a couple little slip-ups every now and then, but he drove right on around me. Props to him.
Yeah, it looked like you both were pretty even the majority of the race. Y'all raced around each other a lot. So you got a second place finish at Volusia, third place finish at Williams Grove, man. Not a bad night. Not a bad night at all. That's pretty impressive. We were watching you in the 10 battle there. I don't know if y'all realized it or not, but those last 10 laps or so, y'all are actually reeling Tyler in.
Yeah, Tyler had a fast car. I had nothing for none of them. I want to apologize to Dylan, though, because I tried checking up, but I didn't want to take Cody out, and I gave him a little bit too hard of a push going into turn one and spun him out, unfortunately. Yeah,
it didn't look like it hurt him too bad. He was actually able to stay there with you guys for a little bit, and then you and Cody just kind of pulled away from him, man. Like I said, pretty solid night tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Everybody who turned out to watch blow-by racing, and Cody for throwing all this together, and all the people up there with blow-by racing. Thank you very much. It was fun.
Hey, well, we enjoyed watching it for sure, man. Well, again, congratulations on your third place finish tonight here at Williams Grove. You have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, my friend.
You as well.
And that was Corey Tuggle, who is your third place finisher tonight at Williams Grove. So we're going to go through the official results or the unofficial results of this race. Tyler Drummond started the race first, into the race first. What more could you ask for? Cody Gagliano was second. Third was Corey Tuggle. Fourth was Dylan Gonas. Fifth was Trevor Redding. Sixth was Brandon Thornhill. Seventh was Nicholas Wiley. Eighth was Chris West. And ninth was your winner from Volusia, Derek Poppy. Again, guys, I want to thank you for coming out and watching this production of CCTV. Make sure that you guys check out our friends at DirectVapor. They have everything that you're looking for. Equals, mods, e-liquid, anything that you need to vape better, they have it. So thank you guys for coming by, and y'all have a good night.
It's happening again. Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon where gamers across the world raise money for our local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It feels good to do something we love to help kids, but it feels great to get closer through the magic of game. We enter as friends and leave as real-world heroes for sick kids everywhere. Sign up online. Extra Life. Play games. Heal kids.